Hi, I'm Ron with Amazing Mile Marker Stops, and we're in Daytona Beach, Florida, Ames 831 on the Atlantic ICW. Last night we were cooking. In the middle of cooking, the flame went out. We have a gas stove, flame went out. This was the tank I was using. It's empty, completely gone. Not a problem. We always carry a spare on board. That's this guy. So I hooked him up and turned him on, and as soon as I turned it on, I could hear the gas going everywhere. So he's apparently got a leak right underneath the handle here. Has nothing to do with my hose. The hose is fairly new. The leak is in the tank. So we have no fuel. We can't cook. So I'm about to go walk to, I found a Wawa gas station that has a tank exchange. I'm gonna take this empty one since it's lighter weight and walk to the Wawa. It's a little over a mile away. I'm gonna get us some fuel because we're gonna eat. I've been walking for about 30 minutes and finally Wawa's in sight. Okay, so I made it to Wawa. Hey, guess what it says? That's right. It's out of service. They didn't tell me that when I called them on the phone, but and it's starting to rain. Okay, time to find plan B. Plan B. So Walgreens, more or less across the street from the Wawa, and they've got a propane exchange. So they had a tank. We're getting some propane. Sean is helping us out. He's going to get us a new can of propane and we're going to be able to cook tonight. Yay. Yeah. All right, so we got the propane fuel tank right here. Now we got to take the 30-minute walk back to the boat. Except this time the tank's full. A little easier when it was empty. So I finally made it back to the marina. Almost there to the boat. And I get greeted by a rainbow. Isn't that wonderful? That'll cheer your day up every day of the week. Made it back to the dock. Only 4 more boats to go. Yes, I'm counting them. And I'll be to our boat. We'll get this thing hooked up. Tank is on board. I've got it hooked up. Turn it on. No leak. That's a good thing. Let's go fix dinner.
All right, so he walked over a mile to get us a propane tank, and now he can't get the propane tank to work. It doesn't work?
It It doesn't work.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. You open the valve all the way up and no gas is coming out of the tank. So
But it's heavy.
it's heavy. It's full.
You walked over a mile to go get it.
Yep.
Carrying it all the way back.
Yep. And it ain't working. Several days later, we solved the problem by renting a car and hauling the defective tank back to the store where it was traded in for a working one.
Yesterday I lost the battle, trying at all costs, oh, to keep you, baby. Oh, to keep you, baby. Now I hurt so bad. All I feel is sad that I lost you, baby. Oh, I lost you, baby. I said goodbye with tears inside, calling out your name as you shut the door behind you. And now I wonder, why won't you come back? Love me, hold me, need me, like the way you used to do, when it was just me and you. Don't go, I need you, I'll never mislead you. Give this love another chance. Take my hand and let me have this dance. Tomorrow is another day to sit around and waste away without you, baby. Oh, without you, baby. My life used to be in blue, now it's mostly filled with gloom. I miss you, baby. Yeah, I miss you, baby. I said goodbye with tears inside, calling out your name as you shut the door behind you. And now I wonder, why won't you come back? Love me, hold me, need me, like the way you used to do, when it was just me and you. Don't go, I need you, I'll never mislead you. Give this love another chance. Take my hand and let me.
So they told us there was a farmer's market held here every Saturday morning in downtown Daytona area on the waterfront. It's open from 9 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. And so we're gonna go check it out and see what it's all about. We always like farmer's market, get fresh fruits and vegetables, and usually they have little gift stands that homemade crafts and things like that, so they're pretty fun to go to, and we always like to check them out.
Call me out, tiger. Call me out, why don't you love? Lift me up higher, above the clouds, won't you love? When the scenery is right, go right in. I wanna fall deep within. Don't leave me hanging just 'cause I'm too proud. Whisper away my outdated doubts. Somebody do me the courtesy, dress me down. I'm not that old yet, I'm far too young to not stand my ground. But my ways are mine and I don't wanna change, not even for love. Now take back all them hard words. I'm a grown old man with confidence and sense.
All right, so last night with the temperatures dropping down to in the high 40s, the forward heater decided to quit working. It just stopped. So by the time we got up this morning, it was cold up in the forward half of the boat. So we are troubleshooting. You can see all this junk. To get to the air conditioner slash heater, we've got to tear the entire forward V-berth apart, and of course we store stuff down there because of not enough cabinet space. So yeah, there you go. So I got into the heater air conditioner, which is a Flagship Marine self-contained air conditioner with electric heat. They worked well. I like them a lot. They're fairly easy to troubleshoot. And you can just call Flagship Marine up if you have any troubles, and they'll walk you through it. So I've been pleased with them, but we got to get our heater working because it's cold out there. So when I did, I found this wire, which is just crispy crittered. It's crispy crittered completely through on both sides. Just completely came off on this side. It's supposed to be on there. So I don't know what caused that. I can replace the wire easily enough, but since it burnt through, I'm not real anxious to replace it until I understand why it burnt in the first place, because I don't want a fire on our boat. I'm sure you can understand that one. So I've got to call into Flagship Marine. I'm waiting for them to call me back and see if we can figure this out. Okay. All right, I appreciate you calling back. All right, bye. So Flagship Marine just called back and said that just replace the wire that's burnt through. They said it doesn't happen often, but they've had it happen before where either there's some corrosion that got in there due to salt environment, or a wire got loose or something, and that's what caused the wire to overheat. He said there's about 17 amps going through that wire when the unit's running, so any amount of corrosion or anything can cause the wire to overheat, and it burnt through. But he said just replace the wire and it should be good to go. Trouble even seeing it.
I hear it running.
Yep, we've got heat. It's working again. If you'd like to help us make more of these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free to you, but helps us more than you know. And don't forget to check out the nation's largest free online travel guide for boaters, AmazingMileMarkerStops.com. If you would like to put a little fuel in our tank, you can support us on Patreon. And remember, don't just cruise.
Visit Amazing Mile Marker Stops.
And hauling the defective tank back to the store where we traded it in.
Okay, I talked to the camera today.
You didn't talk to the camera. You held it while I talked to it. That doesn't count as talking to the camera.
I want it to count.